What's up, Soul Family? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I welcome you to Soul Family Oracle, where I deliver messages from the divine, the depths of our soul, our spirit guides, and our ancestors. And if you're returning, as always, thank you so much. I appreciate all your support. And today's reading is for a very powerful group of divine feminines and divine masculines. It's for a very powerful group of divine feminines and divine masculines, and I'm getting is psychic, like highly psychic. And what the reading was coming through to say is that you are paying homage to a lineage of gods and goddesses. Whoever this message is for, your life, just your existence is paying a homage to a lineage of gods and goddesses. Because the point at which you've reached in your life, it's almost like you are paving the way for their energy to exist or coexist. And what was coming through was that some of these goddess and gods, it's like it's almost like they are not known, or they are not known anymore, but you existing is bringing them back to life. Because in some sense or in some ways, the energies that are coming through, or some of the energies that you're operating from, some of the magic that you are getting access to, was originally from them. So it's almost as if, even though they are not like their essence, even though they are not really existing anymore, or they are not known anymore, their essence has remained alive through you, or their essence is being reborn through you. So I was meditating on the message for a while before I started, and what came through specifically were like words. And the first one was self-expression. The second was selflessness. The third was ambition. The fourth was courage. The fifth was beauty. The sixth was dynamic. And the last was at peace with yourself. So I feel like all of these are going to unfold individually, and we're going to be able to figure out what they mean on their own, or how it's related to this message. But I feel like whoever you are, it is your self-expression that is allowing you to reconnect with them so strongly. It's almost like your self-expression, how you were choosing to live, how you were choosing to express yourself. And this is not necessarily what you're choosing to say. Your self-expression, it's how you look, how you decide to dress, the ways in which you're deciding to honor yourself. It could be in the style that you wear, the kind of jewelry that you wear, the kind of symbols that you have tattooed on your body. This is what is paying homage. This is what this self-expression is about. And this selflessness is like bringing my mind to the tattoos. It's almost like for whoever I'm speaking to, whatever you might have on your skin or as tattoos is a very spiritual symbol, or means something very important to you, where it's not something personal, like, something that happened to you in your life, so you decided to tattoo it on you, or some numbers that represent an important date. It's almost like your tattoos could be like symbols of different gods and goddesses. It could be like different quotes of different gods and goddesses or ascended masters. And this is what it's saying, like, it is paying homage. Your life, you being, is paying homage to a lineage of gods and goddesses. And I feel like, speaking of the lineages, it's going to differ based on who you are and what lineage you directly fall under, or what lineage you are directly connected to. Because another thing that was coming through was plethora, which is like many different types. Okay, many different types of gods and goddesses, but it's something about the various lineages. And now I'm being brought to the word dynamic, which was one of the words I channeled during meditation. It's like the dynamic. There's something about you being so dynamic, or something about how you are. This dynamic energy, your dynamic energy, it is something about it that is connected to specific gods and goddesses. Some of you might not even know, like you might not even have you might not even know that something that you do, or the way you do something, is something that used to be done by some god or goddess, or it's something, or a way that you pay respect to a certain god or goddess. Okay, it might be something that you do just intuitively, something that you just feel a nudge to do, and you do it that way. It might be a way that nobody does it that way, but you feel its impact when you do it that way. It's like some of you, it could be things you do that nobody taught you, like nobody taught you how to do it, but you do it, and then you realize somewhere along the line, or you see somewhere along the line that other people that are well in it, in that field doing it, and then you realize that so this thing was done like this all this while, and you just did it without even knowing it. Okay, I'm hearing also right now, you are very loved. Whoever you are very loved. Your energy is very loved by the various gods and goddesses. It's like you are very loved. They really love you. It's like you are I'm hearing this song, I think it's by Party Next Door. Is it true? You're a star in my eyes, or in my head, and it become true. Na 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 na. I don't know. Let me just get into the message, guys, because I don't know. That's no. Maybe at some point I'll remember the lyrics, but right now I can't. So I'm going to get into this message with the Medicine Woman Oracle deck, and I'm very excited to use this deck because it's brand new. I've never used it, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful deck. It's so amazing. The colors, they stand out. The art on it is just incredible. Like, the artworks are so incredible. I will take a picture and post on the community community tab for you guys to see. All right, let's get into it. Whew. Spirits of presence of the highest white lights, what do we need to know right now? What do we need to know right now? Help me channel the various energies that a collective needs to hear from right now. I only welcome energies of the highest white light, spirit bodies of the highest white light, guardians of the highest white light, gods and goddesses of the highest white light. You may step in. All others, you may fall back. Thank you. What do we need to know right now, Spirit? Some of you may consider yourself some kind of a medicine woman, or you are a medicine woman. Being a medicine woman doesn't necessarily have to mean like you make medicine or you use herbs. You are a medicine woman. The way you speak, the way you hold space for others, the things that you do, the way you move, how you do the things that you do, it's like it's medicine for some people. It brings healing to people. So I feel like this is also saying there's somebody that is needing to understand that how you are, when you're being that authentic, true self, it is healing to others. What do we need to know right now, Spirit? Whoa. Okay. Wow. It says all potentialities, opening the dance of synchronicities, all potentialities. Whoever this message is for, you've been seeing a lot of synchronicities. Whew. It's almost like I feel a bit drowsy right now. Whoever this message is for, you've been feeling a lot of synchronicities. The potentiality is speaking of that dynamic energy, the energies of these various gods and goddesses. It's like the synchronicities could come in a form where it's being channeled through everything and in different ways, in omens, in the things that people are saying. You could be hearing things on the radio that are coming through with specific words, or you're seeing specific words or things just as people are saying it. Things are being confirmed in literally seconds, in split seconds and minutes. The synchronicities you're getting, the synchronicities that you're receiving, it's no more coming through in a matter of like it's coming through so fast. That's because the potentialities, it says all potentialities, all that was a potential is coming to pass. All energies that you were potentially able to access, you are accessing. Things that were just potentialities have become a constant right now. They are no more potentialities. It is it. Things that could have been have become. Whoever I'm speaking to, there's a lot of different energies that is going to be channeled through you. And at this time, it's going to be very important for you to be grounded. With the all potentialities coming through, it's going to be almost as if you living in the energy that you're living in is going to be an invitation for the various gods and goddesses of which you come, of whose lineage you come from, to express themselves through you, especially if you are some kind of a medicine woman or a healer, if you're a spiritual practitioner, if you're some kind of a medium, especially if you're a medium. And so it's going to be very important to ground yourself right now. I'm hearing, come to me. Come to me. There could be a lot of various gods and goddesses that are wanting to work with you right now with the all potentialities, things that were a potential. It's no more potential. It's one second, guys. I think I need to ground myself. I feel very floaty right now. It's 11:11 as I'm coming back into this message. 11:11 on the timer, and I was gone for a while. I was gone for a while because I needed to ground myself. The energy just became very heavy because I feel like, I invited a number of my people into me, and it's like it's a very heavy spiritual presence around me these days. There are a lot of spiritual bodies around me these days, so I need to be mindful when I calling to be filled, especially when I'm channeling. Whoever this message is for, you have become a vessel of divinity. You have become a vessel through which these gods and goddesses want to channel through or will want to channel through. And I feel like this message, that's what I'm saying, this is a very powerful message for a very powerful divine feminine or divine masculine. Whoever you are on a path of mediumship. Whoever you are, you've become a vessel for the divine. You've become a vessel. Whoever you are also, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you are a healer. You are a healer of some sort. You are a healer of some sort. I'm hearing a healer of days. You are a healer of some sort. And part of what is coming through you is the wisdom of healing and medicine, the wisdom of healing and medicine that is coming from a very old place, that is coming from a very ancient place, ancient energies. And this is part of how they are going to be manifesting through you. It's going to be wisdom that that doesn't exist anymore, things that we don't know about anymore, and it's going to be channeled through you to use in your healing work, to use in your mediumship. What else, Spirit? We have sacred sexuality. Sacred sexuality, saying to reconnect with your divine sexuality, the source of your divine sexuality. This is speaking of source, somebody you have direct access to source. Direct access to source, that energy of selflessness. There's something about the balance that you've reached. You've reached a certain level of balance within. You have balanced your divine feminine and divine masculine energy. You were living out of this energy of balance you're living out of. I feel like for some of you, you have no idea how profound the merging of your light and shadow has become. And the merging of your divine feminine and divine masculine energy. You are tapping directly into source. You are tapping into source. You are tapping in a way that you are literally in sync with the earth. You are in sync with the universe. Whoever I'm speaking to, your cycle, or if you're feminine, your menstrual cycle may have changed recently, where you are menstruating with the full moon. When the full moon, you may have had your period this very full moon. You know, that would be confirmation to somebody, but it doesn't apply to everybody that this message is for. Somebody, you are very in sync with the earth right now. It's difficult for me to articulate what I want to say. You are very in sync with the earth right now. You are very in sync with the universe right now, and it's reflecting in your body, in every part of you. There are certain things that are happening within your system. You could feel sharp things within your body, not like sharp pain, but sensations in specific part of your body that you won't even understand. I'm hearing rib cage. For some of you, you may have been feeling some kind of sensation in your rib cage. That will be confirmation for somebody. Some of you, you've been feeling sensations in your back, like on the side where you would, I don't know, somebody would think like you have angel wings poking out, or you have something trying to poke out from that part. It's the energies that have become one with you. You have become a vessel of the divine, and as such, it's like all the energies that are aligned with your energy, all the energies that are aligned with you, that are also in your lineage, they are the ones that are coming through. So it's almost as if for everybody that is this message resonates to, depending on what lineage of gods and goddesses that you come from, the ones of light, the ones that fuck with your energy, are coming through, and they're coming through very strongly. This very strongly, I'm hearing also that I'm hearing yin and yang, that balance. It's almost as if you have created a space for them where it's like they can all coexist. They can all coexist. I'm getting this message. You have created a round table. I'm going to tag that message in this at the end of this video. For some of you, the energies that have come together in your honor, the energies that have come together to answer that call of you being a divine vessel, you are the one that has been able to bring them together. I have chills all over. Somebody, you asked to become a divine vessel. For some of you, you prayed. You asked to become a divine vessel. You have been doing the work to become a divine vessel. Also, with this sacred sexuality, some of you, you have been celibate. You have been celibate, and you have been keeping to yourself. You have been keeping to yourself. You're like, I don't need to I don't need to open myself up sexually. And so I will remain celibate. And this is something that has allowed you to tap even higher, because you have been purifying your vessel. You have been purifying your vessel. Okay, and the next card we have the bison totem. The bison totem. This is like an image with a bull. Okay, and it speaks of abundance. Say life is showering you with abundance. The level of abundance that you're receiving is almost like you're receiving blessings of everything that they embody. I'm hearing Oshun for somebody. For somebody, there's something about the blessings of Oshun that you're receiving. I'm hearing Yemaya also. I'm hearing Olokun also. Oshun, Yemaya, Olokun. Some of you were being blessed by these three deities, these three energies. And the thing with the blessing is like it's the blessings of everything that they have. I'm hearing plethora again, a plethora of blessings. It's blessings of magic. It's blessings of strength. It's blessings of material things. Some of you, the kind of material abundance that you're going to be receiving, it's going to be beyond your imagination. And also the blessings that you're going to be receiving, your spiritual gifts are going to be heightening. Your spiritual gifts are going to be heightening. Another thing also, I'm hearing Egyptian lineages, and then I have in front of me the goddess Isis. I have the statue in front of me, and next to it is a pyramid of the chamber of the kings. So I feel like for some of you, you have gods and goddesses of ancient Egypt that were deified, that are coming through. Another thing I'm hearing also is about the tombs. The tombs in Egypt. These mummified tombs, it wasn't just to mummify them or preserve them. It was to seal in some form of integration of godliness. Some of these mummification process, it was because these kings and queens were being prepared to be integrated into a higher spirit, into a higher energy. Movement. I really hope these messages are coming out as they need to, because I feel like I'm all over the place. And again, I feel like everybody has something to say. And that's also because I think like these lineages, these connections are to multiple gods and goddesses. And again, some we don't even know, we've never even heard of. So it's like it's in some sense also I'm getting like a different language. Please ease me into this, spirits. Please ease me into this. Thank you. Wow, we have authenticity. Authenticity. That's what I'm saying. It's like your self-expression, the authenticity that you're walking in. You don't know that it is calling in the gods and goddesses of your lineage. You have become like a living homage. You were paying, your life is paying homage to them. It's almost like they're looking at you and they're so proud of you, because it's like they can see themselves in you. It's in the little things that you do, but the authenticity that you put out, your authentic nature is revealing bits and pieces of their nature, bits and pieces of them. It's almost like they're watching you and it's like, oh, like look at that, like look at her, look at him. It's almost like, in a way, it's like, wow, I'm hearing human again. Some of these gods and goddesses, it's like they're feeling human again because of you. They are feeling human again. It's almost like some of them, especially the ones that became deified, like you're speaking of the Egyptian gods and goddesses, the ones that became deified upon death. I'm hearing Shango. It's almost like you're reminding them how it feels like to be human again. Some of you, Shango could be very significant to you. So then that's for Orishas. Orishas are very significant here, which would make a lot of sense. Because the Orishas have the most deified spiritual bodies, and also the most human generations or ancestry, yes. The most human ancestry. And so there are a lot of people that are connected directly to the Orishas by blood. It's not just like a spiritual thing. It's also a physical thing. Like with the Shango, Shango could be like your great grandfather. Okay, there's something else about this authenticity. For some of you, there are things that are coming through you, or things or ways that you are being led to, you're wanting to live like or be like, and you don't even know why, but it feels much more normal to you. Sorry. Some of these things you've never done before, you've never even thought of before, but it's like it's coming to you and you want to do them, and it feels so natural to you. Like you feel like you're just being yourself if you choosing to. Sorry. You feel like you're just being yourself, choosing to do them. You feel like you're just being yourself, choosing to do them. And this is because this is part of the authentic you. These are part of the things that your ancestors, the lineage of gods and goddesses that you're from, your ancestral gods, or the gods of your ancestors, not gods of your ancestors, but the ancestors that were gods and goddesses. These are part of their ways. I'm hearing yam. Somebody, you've been craving yam. I think part of what is offered to Shango is pounded yam or yellow yam. So that could be very significant to somebody. Somebody has Nigerian ancestry. Your ancestry, if you went to do like one of those tests that they show where your ancestry came from, or which part of the world you are connected to, Nigeria would be one of those very prominently. In Africa, you are part Nigerian. I'm hearing also Senegalese. Some of you, if you did the ancestry test, you would find out that you're part Senegalese, or you've already found out that you have Senegalese ancestry. What else, Spirit? Yeah, we have grounding. We have grounding. Being well grounded, it's going to provide you a sense of stability. That's another thing. I was beginning to think that I wasn't well grounded before I called in to be a vessel, because already it's very prominent around me. But when you call in to be a vessel, that's different. That's like you saying, come through me. You understand? But when you're channeling usually, or when you're doing mediumship usually, and you're just hearing the message and they're just speaking to you and they're giving you the signs and the visions, that's different. But when you calling to be a vessel, which is what I did, you need to be very grounded before you do that. And I don't think I was well grounded. That's why I had to go off for a while. So with this grounding, that's what it was saying in the beginning. Whoever this message is for, grounding is going to be very important for you, especially when you start to connect with these energies, because I feel like some of you are going to choose the ones that you want to actively work with. That's why that voice was saying, come to me, come to me. It's like, I want to work with you, come to me. Will you receive me as one of your patrons? So some of you, you're going to be picking and choosing the ones that you want to work with actively. And this is not to say that others won't be with you anymore, but their energy is not going to be as dominant as the ones that you choose to work with. Your main patrons and guides are going to be the dominant forces in your energy, whilst the others are going to be like supporting, energies. So, like main character and supporting character, something of the sort. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, this grounding is going to be very important, because you are going to be calling in the various energies you want to work with. You're going to be choosing who your patrons are. 1 second, guys. I'm being asked to do something quickly. Yeah, so you're going to be choosing the ones that you want to be your main patrons, or the ones that you feel the most called to work with, or the ones that you align with the most to work with. And the more grounded you are, the better you'll be able to channel for them, or the better they'll be able to channel through you. Okay, so I feel like with this grounding, it's just speaking to somebody. Wow, under the deck, we have your body's power. Your body's power. Exactly. Grounding is going to help your body's power. It's going to help to raise your body's power so that you are able to receive them as a vessel. To be able to receive them. And I feel like for some of you, you're going to be shown various things that you can do to ground yourself and to ground your energy. Various ways that you can ground yourself. All right. What else, spirits? We have sisterhood. Sisterhood. For some of you, I feel like this sisterhood is speaking of others that you're going to be coming into contact with, or into connection with, or you're going to be connecting to. And this energy of sisterhood, I'm getting the triple goddess. For some of you, it's going to be specific goddess that has like emanations, like triple aspects to her, like different aspect. So let's say there's going to be, maybe they have their fiery side, and they have their nurturing side, and then they have their healing side. All these are going to be channeled through you. But for some of you, this is speaking of sisterhood and the physical, like almost like I'm hearing a network. Not networking, but a network. specifically a network. So you'll be able to feel others also. You'll be able to sense others. You're going to know how some people are going to feel like family to you. These are going to be people that have also received them as patrons. So as you choose who you're going to work with, there's something that is going to bring all of you together. It's like if you say that you're a priestess of the goddess Isis, right? Or if you say that you work with Mother Yamaya, you're going to meet others that work with her, that she's guiding, and there's going to be something that brings you together. There's going to be something that connects you guys. I feel like that is going to serve a purpose in the future, because there's something about this that is a bit deeper than just the connection. It's almost like there are things that you're going to be taught. She's going to teach you things that she's going to teach your other sisters also, or other brothers also. I'm hearing psychic again, psychic power. So it's going to be like those group or that group. There's going to be something about the heightening of your psychic powers. I really hope this message is coming through as it needs to come through, because I really feel like I'm all over the place. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit of Presence? Whoa. Oh, wow. All the cards, not all the cards, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take all of them, because I feel like they're representing multiple energies. Okay, so we have the male principle. The male principle. And it speaks of a reconciliation with the masculine energy. For some of you, and this card is followed by the wild feminine, the she-wolf instinct, that primordial force. I feel like for some of you, this energy is going to make you such a powerful divine feminine, so powerful. You can only be paired with another very, very powerful divine masculine. And this energy about reconciliation is like it's going to be your perfect match. It's going to be your perfect match. It's like if Mother Yamaya is your patron, okay, there's going to be something about your masculine that is going to feel like Shango, or your masculine is going to be like somebody whose patron is Shango. You understand? Or is a priest of Shango. There's something about the masculine energy, somebody that holds divine masculine principles. These divine masculine principles are the only is the only type of energy that can tame the wild feminine. I don't know why that's funny, but this wild feminine card, you guys should see it. It's like a wolf. It's like a she-wolf with this like bright orange thing on her chest. But the funny thing is, that same bright orange thing is the same thing on the divine masculine card, the male principle. It's the same thing, but the male principle is like he has a bear behind him. So I feel like this is speaking of like different energies that complement each other, the yin and the yang, the balance. It's almost as if like the various gods and goddesses of the various lineages, or the lineages that you are expressing, they are bringing to you, if you're a divine feminine, they are bringing to you a divine masculine that matches your energy, a divine masculine that is also being honored in this way. If you are a divine masculine, you're being brought a divine feminine that is also being honored in this way. I'm hearing matchmaking. I feel like there's matchmaking going on right now. Somehow there's some kind of matchmaking that is going on right now. And I feel like that's because for a lot of divine feminines, you left that phase of pairing up with the wrong energies or the wrong men that didn't match your energy spiritually. Some of these men could have been men that do well on the physical, but spiritually do not match your energy. And you were being paired with someone that matches your energy spiritually, same as the divine masculines. You're being paired with somebody that matches your energy spiritually. So I feel like with this male principle and this wild feminine energy, it's saying like for the divine masculine, you are going to be put in a situation or relationship or in connection with somebody, and this doesn't necessarily have to be on a romantic level. This could just be just like somebody that feels like kin, and not necessarily like on a romantic level. but you're going to be put in contact with a divine masculine or a divine feminine that is going to help to not necessarily elevate, but somehow help you to live out this energy in the physical reality. Because I feel like as this energy becomes more and more potent, there are going to be very, very few people that you can be yourself around, or that can contain your energy. You would have to be around people that are also on this level, are high in frequency like you, to be able to understand the kind of energy that you walk with. Because I feel like for some of you, some of the things that you say, how you're going to express yourself, the kind of energy that is going to come with the tone of your voice is going to be very different from anybody else. And it will take somebody that is on your energetic level or spiritual level to be able to understand that you are some kind of a demigod, that you are having an experience with a high energy or highly, like high vibrational entity or something of the sort, or that you are a vessel. Like I've been out sometimes where I've met people, and then as I start to speak to them, I start to see beyond their physical self, and my words change, the tone of my voice changes, my whole aura changes. And it's like I start to speak from a place where it's like, it's not just me speaking. It's almost like at that moment I become an oracle. In that moment I become an oracle, like practicing actively. And some people can get scared of that energy. Some people, when I start to speak in that manner, they get a bit scared, because they're like, what's up with you, or like well, what's that? Because they can feel the shift, and not everybody sees it as, some people are scared of it, so they'll just think that you're being possessed or something. Some people, depending on what you're saying, they can sense the energy, and they know it's a manifestation that's happening. So you will need to be around people that get it, people that are not scared of that, people that are also psychically very powerful, people that will not run away from it. And so I feel like that's why this divine feminine, this divine masculine energy is saying the wild feminine. So I feel like for my divine feminines, there's going to be something about your energy that just becomes like really, I'm hearing hot and cold also. For the beginning, some of you might have a bit of hot and cold energy, where it's like up 1 minute, down 1 minute, up 1 minute, like it's just going to be like this up and down energy. That's because the energies are just settling down. And after a while, it's all going to be settled, where it's like you're going to be like going in and out of it seamlessly. But I feel like for now, there's just something about being paired with somebody that gets it, understands it. And I think that's why the sisterhood was also coming up. So again, sisterhood and brotherhood, being paired with people, or coming or connecting with people that get it, people that are not going to be scared of that energy, because they themselves go through it also. I feel very much like some of you, there's going to be a very high spirit that manifests through you. You might not remember what it says through you. It's going to be like light language. It will come through, you're going to speak it, and then it's spoken. Light language could be significant to somebody also. For some of you, one of these gods or goddesses are going to help you to tap or unlock your light language, because some of you, there's something about, there's something about some of these gods and goddesses working with your cosmic family, and in the times of past. I'm hearing in the times of past. Like, you might not remember them, but they've worked with you on a cosmic level. It's like they've had connections with your cosmic family before. Again, if you're from the same lineage as them and you're a star seed, then it makes sense. Like I keep saying, like the goddess Isis is a star seed. So if you're channeling the goddess Isis and your cosmic family is coming through, it would make sense that there's been some kind of contact. So she's going to help you to unlock that barrier where you are going to be able to receive that cosmic awareness, and that is going to help you to channel your light language. Some of you, there's something about star mapping. Me personally, star mapping is something that I've been doing recently. Star mapping is like, I think the actual term for it is celestial cartography or something like that. I think it's celestial cartography. Okay, and I don't remember how it happened. All I know is that I love the stars. I love to watch the stars. And one day, as I was just watching the stars, I just started to map it out. Like, I just took my notebook and then I mapped the stars. And then when I was done mapping it, I went online to like find like a star locator map. And then I realized that I had actually done something that was like a map. And then if you use the time with the longitude and the latitude, you are able to pinpoint the exact location that I was when I drew that map. It's almost like I don't know, man, but like, guys, so something of the sort. It's going to be some kind of like very ancient type of skill that is just awakened within you. One day you're just like, you know, all the stars, and you are like, you're just something like that. One day you're just going to wake up and then you know something in a way that you can't understand. You just, some ability just awakens within you, and then you have no idea how it happened. Okay, so the other card was the path of beauty. Yes, the path of beauty. This is speaking of the elevation that comes when you're walking in the, I think beauty was one of the words that came up. Let me see. Yes, beauty was one of the words that came up when I was meditating and saying the path of beauty with number 11. The path of beauty is you walking your authentic self. The path of beauty is you being yourself, is that self-expression. And I'm hearing bold self-expression. For some of you, the way in which you're expressing yourself is very bold. Like, others look at you like, wow, you're very bold to walk around like this. You're very bold to speak of this. You're very bold to do this. You're very bold to embrace this. Like, people are going to wonder how you embrace what you embrace without a care in the world. Like, how you are so courageous and bold to stand in what you believe in and just do you so fully. Okay, and it's saying this beauty, the path of beauty, that's your authenticity for you, that's self-expression, that's your path to beauty. And the beauty is all that you are, which means all that has come before you also. That's why I was saying the energies that are working with you, are choosing to work with you, is based on your energy. So it's only high vibrational energies because you are a high vibrational person. You are a person of high frequency. So the energies that are working with you are high frequency person, because I think I've said this before. To be a vessel of light, you have to be in a high frequency. And when you're a vessel of light, when you become a vessel of light, vessels, low vibrational entities do not come and take over your vessel because they can't stay in it. They need vessels that are also low vibrational. People who have very low vibrational thoughts. People who have very toxic patterns, people who are stuck in their darkness, like people who have dark energies, that is where they are able to dwell. So as you become a vessel of light, you welcome high vibrational energies. So for you understand, but for people who don't understand this, they're just going to be watching you like, oh, how are you able to do this? Why? How are you not scared? How is this so comfortable for you? But it's like, for you, it's just so natural. Because it's part of who you are. You are a high vibrational being. You are a sovereign being. And so as a sovereign being, for you, it's like your spirit understands that it's normal for high vibrational beings and gods and goddesses to manifest through you. I'm hearing Sobek. Sobek, that's an Egyptian god also. Alright. So the next card, we have the heart's wisdom. Exactly, the heart's wisdom. The heart's wisdom. You know these things. The questions that people will have for you it will be like, almost like you feel like people should know this, but they don't know this. So the path you walk on, it might feel very surprising to people. People are just going to wonder, like, how do you do what you do and be so bold about it? Like, some people are, listen, on the other side, some people are going to see you like a devil worshiper. Like, some people are going to look at you like you must serve the devil. Like, wow, it's 4444 on the timer, and I just looked right now. I was like, let me just check the timer, and it was 4444. Some people are going to look at you like you're some kind of a devil worshiper, or you're like the devil, him or herself, because they don't understand. But the heart's wisdom, your heart knows the truth, the wisdom, that this is right, that you are on the right path, that you are a being of light. So some people might try to brand you as a dark being, or like an evil person, but your heart knows the truth. The last card is Spirit of Fire. Wow, shine in your power, being unreserved about who you are, being unapologetic. I'm telling you, Spirit of Fire, it says shining, being who you truly are, like the heart wisdom. You know in your heart what's true and what's right. You know that you are a being of light. You know that you're a high vibrational being. You know that you're a light being. And so you will continue to shine your light. Whereas people might look at you like, you must be a devil worshiper. You must be this. Like, you must be, oh my goodness, you are going to know what's true. And I feel like that's why the sisterhood and that divine masculine, divine feminine counterpart is so important, because certain people are going to ridicule you. You thought people had ridiculed you already. Wait till you start to really become a vessel. When manifestations start to come through you, like when you start to walk around like as who you truly are, as a god or goddess, embodying all those different energies, again, emanation, some people are going to start to look at you like, okay, now you took it up a notch. Like, okay, fine, I'm just going to back off now. That's why your tribe, your sisterhood, your brotherhood, your kin, your divine counterpart, your divine masculine counterpart, your divine feminine counterpart are going to be so important. And that's why, again, they are playing matchmakers. I feel like, yeah, for some of you, this is the year 2026. For a lot of people, this is the year that you are going to meet your divine counterpart. Your celibacy might still continue in this year, throughout this year, but for some of you, you're going to get into union really fast. Like, you're going to meet your divine counterpart, and then it's going to be, you're going to know that that's your husband. You're going to know that's your wife. And so it won't be long before you tie the knot. Like, you feel like you're ready. Like, you feel like, yeah, this is my person. This is like God-giving. This person has been ordained by the Most High to be my wife or my husband. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What else, Spirit? Whoa, that's a lot. Can I get just one, please? Thank you. Rebirth. We have rebirth. A tortoise might be significant to somebody, like a tortoise. I know there's a tortoise goddess or something of the sort. A tortoise might be significant to somebody. So we have rebirth, and then under the deck we have creative fire. It says, reveal your creative talent for an inspired life. Let the world see you. It's time for the world to see you. Some of you, the things that you are able to create, the kind of creative ability that you have, it's unheard of. It's crazy. Like, some of you, you're multi-talented. You can do it all. You do it all. You're able to do so many things, and you're so good at them. Let the world see. It's time for you to shine with a rebirth. An opportunity for deep transformation is what is happening right now. You are going through a very deep transformation. Rebirth. You are being reborn into something so powerful, into something so mighty, into something so sovereign. Like, you are being reborn into something so extraordinary. You are extraordinary. Your life is going to be surreal, because you're going to live in spirit and in physical. You're going to live walking through magic every day. Your life is going to be walking in and out of spirit, and it's like going to be like it's just a part of you, it's just a part of your life. Your life is going to be so magical, so magical, so magical. What else, spirit? So if you're a medium, I'm being asked to say this, if you're a medium and then you channel spirits, one of the things that you can use to ground your energy or to help you with clarity and to sort out these different energies, especially when you have a lot of energies coming through at once, is clear quartz. It's clear quartz. Clear quartz helps me a lot when I'm channeling, and especially when I'm channeling from multiple energies. So clear quartz is really going to help you. Another one also is lapis lazuli. I use lapis lazuli to help me when my speech gets muffled and it's like I don't even know what to say or which one to say, because sometimes it's like 3 different sentences in my mind and all of them I'm supposed to say or I'm trying to say, and sometimes I start one of them and then it's like I just jump into the middle of the other and I jump to the end of the third one. Lapis lazuli helps with the communication. So if you're a medium or a spiritual channel, you understand, and spiritual channel, maybe you have a channel on YouTube or a podcast where you deliver spiritual messages or something of the sort, clear quartz and lapis lazuli will help you. Lapis lazuli is great for communication, to help you articulate the messages that need to come out, and clear quartz is going to help you with the clarity, going to help you if you're having like a lightheadedness, if your energy is getting floaty, like your head is getting floaty or airy. Clear quartz can help you, ground yourself, bring yourself back to this earthly plane, basically. All right, what else, spirits? That has been said. I feel like these messages were very, very powerful. Divine feminine or divine masculine, who has a very powerful gift. Okay, we have spring, a time of renewal. Wow, it's a step into uncharted territory. I'm telling you guys. This came up also in one of the readings. Springtime is going to be, I'm hearing bombastic. Springtime is going to be very bombastic for somebody, I'm telling you. Stepping into uncharted territory. Springtime, I feel like, is going to come with a lot of opportunities for your spiritual gifts. Like I was saying, this message is for a very powerful divine feminine or divine masculine, somebody with very powerful spiritual gift. And I feel like you're already using your spiritual gift, but you're being asked to look deeper into your spiritual gift. And I feel like springtime, you're going to be getting some opportunities surrounding your spiritual gift. You're going to be getting some opportunities to use your spiritual gift on another level or on a bigger platform. It could be, I think the other time the message that was coming through spoke of ambassadorial things, or like you're going to be made like an ambassador of something, or like an influencer for something, but you're going to become like you're going to be given an opportunity to take your spiritual gift to the next level, or an opportunity that allows you to use your spiritual gift on a bigger stage. I feel like springtime is going to be very special. It's almost like it's going to be like a new beginning for you to exercise this rebirth. This rebirth is happening. This transformation is happening because you have a new beginning coming. And that new beginning is coming in springtime. I think springtime is in April. So January, February, March, April. Wow. Just in about 2 months, 2.5 months, less than 3 months. You have a new beginning, a very powerful new beginning that's coming in. What else, spirits? Wow. We have divine sensuality and emotions. Wow. It says to reveal your talent to enchant. Enchantress. To reveal your talent to enchant. The divine sensuality. This is sacral chakra energy. For some of you, your sacral chakra is going to be on fire. Your sacral chakra is going to be so lit because that sensuality, the sensual energy, is the sacral chakra that houses the sensual energy, but it's also the same place that houses our creativity. When your sensual energy is in flow, that creative juices flow. So somebody, your creativity is going to be going out, like out of the roof. but so is your sensuality. You're going to become very in tuned again with the earth, with the universe. For somebody, like I was saying, you were channeling Gaia so strongly, you have become one with the elemental energies of Gaia, of the universe. And so with this, what I was saying, if you're divine feminine, like you could be menstruating along with the full moon, like your moon cycles are going in sync with that of Gaia, with that of like the planet. Wow. This divine sensuality, this energy of divine sensuality, that is what it means. That is what it means. For some of you, you could be feeling Gaia very strongly. You have been feeling Gaia very strongly. I know from when we started to get the shift somewhere in mid-2025, that Gaia sensation became very, very strong. You are one of those women or those men that tapped into that, especially if you're a man that has been working on your divine feminine energy. There's a possibility that Gaia has embraced you. And this is going to bring about a lot of creativity. Again, for some of you, you are multifaceted, you're multi-talented. And your spiritual skills and your spiritual gift are just like the icing on top of the whole cake. The whole cake is like a whole bunch of stuff that is like, people are going to be amazed by how much you do and how good you are at all of them. And then the icing on the cake is just going to be how spiritually powerful you are. And it's like you are going to be not just a force to be reckoned with, but something to be in awe about, something so awesome. Awe and then some. People are going to be in awe of you and then some. That's how awesome you are. Wait, what's the next card exactly? It says emotions. Emotions. Your emotions are your lead to greater power. There's something about how you transmute your emotions. It's like you take the emotions and you make it work for you. You make it work for you. Like if you're getting angry about something, you take that anger and you transmute it and use it as something, fuel for something. Some of you could be using it as fuel for your creativity, or like just fuel for your like drive for your goals and your plans. If you're getting sad, like I was telling a sister today in a reading, it's like when you're getting sad, it's like, you know how there are those artists that blew up with one song and it was like a heartbreak song because like the heart was so broken into pieces, like the pain was so much, they channeled it into pure magic, transmuted it into art, music. That's how it's going to be. Your emotions are going to continue to lead you to a point of being a creative force. It's like the way you create, how your creativity is going to come out. It's like it's going to come from your purest space, the sacral chakra. And if you're a divine feminine, it's going to be even wild because it's going to be channeled directly from your womb, the source of all creation. The source of all creation. And so you can imagine the kind of things that you're going to create. It's like what you do, there will be no competition with what you do. It's not like there needs to be a competition, but there will be nothing that you can be compared to because what you create is going to come from a space that is just you, that emotion that is just you. It's like nothing can copy that. Nothing can copy that. Another thing I'm getting also, some of you, there's work that you're doing right now that is going to come up later, that is going to come up to pay. So for instance, if you've started a YouTube channel, but it's slow or you don't get a lot of views, just keep going. Just keep showing up every day. Just keep doing what you do, because a few months down the line, people are going to find you, or the algorithm is going to find you, and you're going to blow up. Mark my words. Today is what? What's today's date? Today is the 10th. Yeah. Today is the 10th of January 2026. Mark my words. I've had a number of, you can message me when it comes to it. You can just come and comment it. I've had a few people send me like, confirmations of things that I spoke on that has happened. Mark this date. Just keep showing up for yourself. Keep doing it for you. And another thing I'm being guided to say is, if you're struggling with something that you're creating, then there's a need for you to check how authentic you're being. Are you being as authentic as you can be, or are you filtering yourself? Are you limiting yourself? Are you sieving yourself? The more you sieve yourself, the less audience you're going to get, the less success you're going to receive. The more authentic you are, the more authentic you are with your self-expression, the more success you're going to receive in everything. Especially in what you do as a medium, especially if you're creating content or if you're trying to create something online. All right, what else, Spirit? Embrace. Ooh. Oh my goodness. It says, remember your primordial nature. You are a vessel. You are a vessel. Remember your primordial nature. Oh my goodness. And this is card number 10. I swear to you guys, I could end the reading right here. And I feel like we're almost done. It's actually 1 hour and 37 seconds. That's 10:10. That's 10:10. And this is number 10 also. Remember your primordial nature. You are a vessel. I feel like this speaks of everything that I've been saying in this message. Your life is paying homage to a lineage of gods and goddesses. And it's like you are needing to understand that as you live and continue to express yourself and be your true authentic self, you are that primordial, you are that vessel, because as a primordial, your primordial nature will allow them to come through whenever you are standing on your true authentic self. Whenever you're being your true authentic self. And I feel like this is not about just being your true authentic self one day and then changing tomorrow. When you just live as your true authentic self, when you just live as who you are, and I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, this is what you've been doing, living as your true self. And there's something about the self-expression, the appearance. For some of you, it's about something with your hair, or the things that you wear, or the tattoos you have, or just like how you are showing up. Somebody is planning on changing their wardrobe. Somebody is planning on changing their wardrobe. Like, you want to look like a goddess, feel like a goddess, dress like a goddess. You're wondering how a goddess would dress. You're wondering what a goddess would wear. It's like for some of you, you're channeling a whole new reality, a whole new identity to match this transformation or rebirth that you've gone through. And that is not just because you are sensing it. That is because you are tapping into that primordial nature, which connects you to your lineage of gods and goddesses. You are paying homage to them as you be yourself. Because some of the things that you would do with yourself are some of the things that used to be from that primordial time. That's some of the things that your soul remembers. Some of the things that they are. Wow. Let me take one last card before I end this message. Can I get one last card, please? Thank you. It says mystery. Open yourself up to the unseen, because a direction is being revealed. Oh, did you guys hear that? That's confirmation right there. A new direction is being revealed. A new direction is being revealed. The mystery of your life has just begun. The mystery of your life has just begun. This is not you 2.0. This is like you 5.0. Like you 5.0 is like I was saying in the other message, you are rising into sovereignty. You have gone through yet another ascension, a very powerful one. And a new direction is being revealed. What on the other side? Again, it's going to be awesome. You're going to put people in awe and then some. And in this energy, you're going to shine the brightest. Because this time, you're not just going to be called to put yourself out there. You will shine putting yourself out there. You will shine. You will excel. And you are not going to be doing it alone. You've never done it alone. But this time, You've embodied this energy so long that you are becoming one with all that is. And I'm speaking of source energy. You are tapping directly into source energy. For somebody, you are tapping directly into source energy. This is why you have become such a divine vessel. This is why these gods and goddesses of light feel so comfortable to roll with you, because they also acknowledge source energy. And I'm hearing, take it back to God. We can speak of gods and goddesses and orishas and deities and all those things, but at the end of the day, it all goes back to the Most High. It all goes back to the Most High. Whether you consider the Most High as a male, a female, or as a duality of masculine and feminine energy, it all goes back to source. It all goes back to the Most High. And I'm hearing, Shiva. I'm hearing Shiva. I love Lord Shiva. I love his teachings, and I am a Shiva devotee, even though not the strongest one, because I miss a lot of mantras and I missed a lot of. But January, oh my goodness! So this month, yes, this month I plan on going to the temple to attend the Shivasta festival, where Lord Shiva and is honored, and Parvati Ma is also honored. And then there's going to be the sacred dance, which I've never watched or seen before, and I'm hoping that they are going to do that. And yeah, so for somebody, you might be a Shiva devotee, a Lord Shiva devotee, and what's coming to me is the teachings of Shiva always point us back to the Most High. The teachings of Shiva always point us back to source. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to leave this message, and as always, please take only what resonates, leave what doesn't. If the message is not yours, don't force it to stick, and don't come into the comment about it. But if you've listened to this point, then yeah, I'm sure it's yours. So as always, please use your discernment, and if the message resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe to help us reach even more of our soul tribe. And the family is getting bigger and bigger. I would like to say a big welcome to all our new soul family members, and yeah, see you in the next one. Or more like, speak to you in the next one.